Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, here's Breida. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Black 80! I'm here all day. 12, fellas, here we go.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
21.
2nd down, McKinnon. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And finally down at the 9-yard line. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Push him back. Push him back.
Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit. This is taken at his 4. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
In his own end zone, it's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
General West.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr, he completes it to Jones. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Right now. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You can't block me. You can't block
DeAndre Washington, his first carry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Carr. This complete to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
54. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
On first down, Jacobs. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From just shy of midfield, Carr got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Check.
From the gun, it's Carr. And this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Back to the running game with Jacobs. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. He's got it to Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Carr now on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But when you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. They worked out for 6. This will be taken in at the 1. And an alley to run. It's a foot race. The 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
You got tape. White Monday down. Switch.
On first down, Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Kill. X3, 218, chop.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr, wide open receiver, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down. To throw is Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Back to you.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. Jones has it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. In for the score, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. Well, there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now McKinnon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Complete to Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On first, here's Washington. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd and 9, Carr got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Raiders 21, 49ers 17.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script?
16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 25-yard line. Garoppolo finding Goodwin. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Garoppolo gives to Breida, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
We have played 3 quarters, and that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. Black 80.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. 3rd and short, McKinnon. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
1, Omaha. 2. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? 6.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Raiders take over. We got this. At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr got his man. It's Williams. A gain there of 21 yards. Carr now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 49.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. A gain of 22. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down, Raiders.
Watch the team spill.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Throwing on 2nd down. Carr. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on. Bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49ers.
Right back to Washington. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Carr on the give. It's Washington. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Washington. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Trying to pound it in with Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Washington with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. On 2nd down, McKinnon, and some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation